The sweet old lady down the street, she takes Sweet to Sweet. Told by Catherine D. Killam. Art by Richard Svensson. There is a sweet old lady down the street, the kind of lady you really should meet. She lives in a red and white gingerbread house, in an enchanted forest, with her gnome-looking spouse. The roof is the color of chocolate brown. It is the cutest house in all of the town. The moss makes a luxurious carpet of green, and with the tall trees, it is a magical scene. Her face is friendly and full of wrinkles, and her eyes are always full of twinkles. You know she is exceedingly wise when you look carefully into her eyes. She smells of lavender, lilac, or rose, from the top of her head right down to her toes. Her hair is becoming very gray. That's fine, because she likes it that way. Sometimes she wears her hair up in a bun. Sometimes she wears it down just for fun. She's the sweet old lady down the street. She likes to wear long purple dresses and threads all sorts of flowers in her tresses. She loves going out in funky shoes and sporting various crazy hairdos. She has a selection of pointy hats and beautiful earrings shaped like cats. She always walks with a dancer's grace and is never seen without a smile on her face. This lovely lady is even kind to rats, and she often enjoys dancing with cats. Her voice is bright and full of glee, and she would never even harm a flea. She's the sweet old lady down the street. She gets up early, before the crack of dawn, and sits outside on the backyard lawn. She likes to pray and meditate. It puts her in a peaceful state. She listens to the hum of the bees and the flowers. Oh, how she loves these morning hours. She says her secret to a happy life is not to fill it with anger and strife. She tries to never ever judge and to never ever hold a grudge. She's the sweet old lady down the street. She wears red sneakers with her purple jogging suit. Her cat helps motivate her with a carrot root. She eats healthy food and she loves to exercise. She knows that good health is the ultimate prize, and too many treats will go to her thighs. After her run, she'll take a short break, then make herself a healthy green protein shake. She's the sweet old lady down the street. She has a house just for cats with special fluffy welcoming mats. Lots of these cats were abandoned or strays who didn't have any food for days. Some cats were scared and skinny and came from the dump. Now they have a home and they are happy and plump. Oh, it's so much fun when she rings the chime and all the cats run to her for kitty lovin' time. She's the sweet old lady down the street. She feeds lots of hungry or sad-looking dogs and even takes care of little green frogs. All of her pets have a microchip. She knows this very important tip. If one of her microchip pets became lost, it will help them get home for a very small cost. She makes sure they have a collar and tag, and that really makes their tails wag. The sweet old lady has fairies in her yard, and she talks poetically like a bard. You'll often hear her speak and rhyme, but just occasionally, not all the time. She's the sweet old lady down the street. She has a cupboard full of enchanting herbs, and she speaks gently with loving words. She makes all sorts of tasty dishes, filled with love and special wishes. She adds delicious flavors and spice to make everything delightful and nice. She has a kind and giving heart, and she makes the very best strawberry tart. She's the sweet old lady down the street. She drinks reviving herbal teas under a beautiful canopy of trees. She makes a scrumptious soup of nettle outside in a very large copper kettle. She knows which plants cure sniffles and ills, so she makes them into healthy meals. So if you are one of the hungry or poor, she'll give you some soup if you come to her door. She's the sweet old lady down the street. She must have green thumbs and magical powers, because her garden is full of beautiful flowers. She smells the flowers after the rain showers. She says it's a wonderful way to spend the afternoon hours. She asks each plant and flower to tell her of their healing power. She even talks to the bugs and bees, and you will often see her hug the trees. Her garden has all the colors of the rainbow, which forms the bridge your animals will follow. She's the sweet old lady down the street. She studies the phases of the moon to know when to plant and when to prune. She loves to dance to her favorite tune under the strawberry moon in June. She'll get so dizzy she'll even swoon. She loves to watch the stars float across the sky. She'll get so deeply moved she'll even cry. She's the sweet old lady down the street. She celebrates the 4 seasons as they go by. She even celebrates the 4th of July. She sings to the stars, sun, and moon a little chant or a pretty tune. She also honors Mother Earth, sometimes with reverence, sometimes with mirth. She loves the precious gift of each new day and tries to honor it in every way. She knows what she does for others returns to her ×3. When she says goodbye, she always adds, "Blessed be." She's the sweet old lady down the street. Now don't think because she is old and sweet that she is either timid or weak. Oh no, that would be absolutely wrong. This old lady is bold, courageous, and strong. Nobody tells her what to think or to do. She knows who she is, and to her heart she is true. If you come to their house on Halloween, she and her spouse will give you jelly beans. She's the sweet old lady down the street. She has a magical room filled with crystals and gems, phenomenal books, and feather pens. She plays with funny-looking cards, and she studies the mysteries of the stars. She also knows the art of making a natal chart. She makes a soothing, healing potion of rose-hip oil and lavender lotion. She also makes a magical ink and homemade candles of green and pink. She's the sweet old lady down the street. She believes in letting positive energy flow, and she's helped more animals than we'll ever know. She's trained in many a healing art, and she gives freely from her pure heart. She wears a purple bracelet with a very special charm. It reminds her, above all else, do no harm. She firmly believes that angels are real, and they are the ones who help her heal. She has a gentle and loving touch, and she enjoys helping others so very much. She's the sweet old lady down the street. You've met the old lady who lives down the street, and now you know why people have nicknamed her Sweet. You don't have to be old to be sweet. Anyone can be sweet, and that's really neat. So, if you ever wonder how to respond when you're in a stew, just ask yourself, what would the sweet old lady do? Then you can become a sweetie too. She's the sweet old lady down the street.